should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today.
Now that's a gotcha. Say it again, but on camera.
I like the intro.
Yeah, how come?
I don't know. I like the song.
That's good. We're gonna skip it this time around though, but glad to hear that.
All right then, Yagami. Please recite this line for us.
Sure. Having finally made his dream a reality, he was overwhelmed, both by the magnitude of his achievement and by the joy and happiness that it brought him.
That was very well done.
What kind of task is this?
Flawless. Very good.
That's how he got to the top of the class. Reading. Oh,
Leave it at that for today.
Exceptional reading ability.
that guy. What happens to you if you don't use skincare after 30?
Do this every day. It's so boring here. Hey, where you going? Hey, light.
Don't talk to me. Unlike you, people can still hear me when I talk out.
We were just gonna head down.
Sorry, I'm a little busy today.
Saving the world. Becoming God.
Yeah.
Home and hang out in your room as usual.
What are you talking about? Of course I have something to do. Yes.
Yes.
There was more violence across the city today. Another stabbing, this time at a restaurant in the heart of the Kabukicho district of Shinjuku. Following...
I can't afford to waste any time. I have a very small window to write names in this notebook.
Why?
I have from when I get home from school until I go to bed.
It's your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5.
What?
It's your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5. Death Note version.
It's so funny that he's like creating a new world. He's like, yeah, I have to do it before bedtime.
Because I'm still a little kid.
There's all the studying at home and at cram school. I can't let myself get too tired. It'll start to affect my health and my mental performance. Trying to create an ideal world that's free from evil, then I need to make the most of my time. What is it?
Can you help me with my homework?
Yeah, okay.
Is that his sister?
Mhm.
I'm actually really busy.
We're doing quadratic equations in math. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're studying right now.
If anyone else touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too.
He waits till now to mention that important detail? Damn Shigami.
What's wrong?
Yeah, Ryuka's definitely just having some fun.
There have been 52 deaths that we're aware of, and that's just in the past week.
Every single one of them involved a heart attack.
Why should it matter whether it's a criminal or someone innocent? Last time I checked, murder was still murder.
Facts.
True.
Homicide.
Then how did all these people have heart attacks at the exact same time? That's not coincidence, it's murder!
You think it's possible to simultaneously kill all these people?
We need to confirm that these are indeed homicides and not coincidences.
Investigating a series of heart attacks is pointless.
If that's the case, it looks as if he'll have no choice but to bring in L.
To what?
Bring in L.
Sounded like bringing hell. Yeah, I was like...
Right. I forgot that it's your first time at this conference. We don't know L's real name or
How convenient to drop this exposition.
Glad you asked.
of every case he's ever taken on. And he's tackled some of the greatest mysteries this world has ever known.
Gentlemen, L has already begun his investigation into these incidents.
What? That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
Just grab him right now.
Is he trying to burn it?
Something like that.
Also, I require additional cooperation from Japan's National Police Agency. Why Japan, you ask? I think I'll be able to provide you with proof of that after I directly confront the culprit.
Interesting. Who is
Pretty
this
confident.
Al?
Yeah.
I hid it right here in this drawer.
But it doesn't seem to be particularly well hidden. You left the key in the lock. Isn't that just a regular diary?
That's what it is. I'm guessing that once most people find the diary inside my desk, that'll probably satisfy their curiosity. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer.
Ah, a fake bottom.
Even if someone figures out that there's a fake base, I've set things up so that there's no way they could get their hands on the notebook. You see, once the ink
You see.
preventing the flow of electricity around this circuit.
Wow.
It's pretty insane.
What is going on?
This piece of rubber also prevents
This looks like a YouTube explanation.
Tutorial. Yeah.
force the bottom of the drawer open. The circuit would connect, and that would ignite the gasoline
Oh my god.
casing, instantly setting the notebook on fire.
Pretty legit.
That's crazy.
All the evidence would be completely destroyed. If I'm ever questioned, I'll just say that I was hiding the real diary because I didn't want anyone to see it.
Smart.
That's pretty fair enough. Yeah.
You should be a criminal yourself.
Yeah, I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is already.
You're probably the first to have given it this much thought, though it's a pretty risky setup from the look of it.
You say the strangest things sometimes, Ayuk. This whole thing has been a risk since the very beginning.
What's his name?
Shinigami?
Yeah.
Ryuk.
Ryuk. I love the confidence and contempt he's speaking with to this god of death.
Yeah. He's like talking to him completely normally, like he's his mate or something. Yeah.
He not even mate. He's like being pretty arrogant with him.
Yeah.
And
He's kind of schooling him a little bit.
I know. Are we gonna talk about his waist?
Yeah, I mean, he's got an interesting build.
Figures.
Sleeper build.
Ryuk, you should check this out.
Huh?
Early social media.
The Legend of Kira the Savior. Huh. Sounds pretty cool.
I think they've taken the name Kira from the English word killer. Can't say I'm too happy about that,
But it's true.
when I search the word Kira, I'm pulling up tons of sites just like this one. The people of the world can already sense that there's something happening. Human beings are like that, Ryuk. Let's say that students were asked to discuss whether bad people deserve to die.
It's just wrong to kill people.
That's what they're bound to say. Humans will always try to maintain appearances when they're in public. That's just how we are. But on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing.
That's true.
That's true.
Fair. That's fair.
True. That's completely factual. That's exactly how it would have played out.
Those who have done no wrong are cheering for Kira in their hearts because they have nothing to fear, while those who have done wrong are on the run. This is how it should be. It's perfect.
It's perfect. That's the word you're looking for.
A live worldwide broadcast from Interpol's ICPO.
What, are we connected now? Oh, we have a feed.
Worldwide broadcast.
Live to the ICPO.
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
I am Lind L. Taylor,
Oh, is that L?
otherwise known
Is
as
he-
L.
Oh.
Just
So
like that.
he
This is his
just
full government
uncovered-
name and his face.
He just uncovered his face?
Why would he choose to do it now? It must mean L's serious about this. It's time for you to prove what you said to the ICPO.
Lind.
I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history.
The most atrocious in history.
What history are we talking about?
You'll have to get this first. And as long as the police don't find it, there won't be any evidence to convict me.
He's a bit way too excited about this.
I mean, if you have even the slightest inclination to be a psychopath, that's
Yeah.
what happened.
That pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil. All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil. I guess you're just too stupid.
Oh my god.
More interesting if you'd only been a bit smarter.
No, don't write his name.
I mean, at this point, he's completely cooked because whatever mental gymnastics he's
Yeah.
used before, okay, he was killing criminals. You can argue whether it's
and now
But this is
it's
crazy.
just-
but now he's
just
killing a man who's
Had done nothing
catching
wrong.
criminals. Has done nothing wrong. You know, he's a representative of the law. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's actually just a representation of how crazy it is to have such power
Yeah.
in one
Yeah.
hands.
100%.
It's like it's
And
just,
no repercussions.
100%. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're already hinting at like the fact that like any human would be inclined to use it at least once, etc.
Yeah.
And like once you have that, and it's like
yeah.
Messes with you.
and like you said, they need to find the death note to really convict him or accuse him of anything. And if he's the only one who has this power, and there's no real other supernatural stuff going on in the world, then
Yeah.
it's like impossible to convict this man, right? Because how could you possibly anticipate that he has something like this.
I know, and basically there are no consequences for him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So that's a pretty insane amount of power.
Yeah. Wow.
He really
That's
wanted to write his
huge.
name down, yeah.
I'll show the world what happens when you cross me.
Wait. But that's not his actual face.
Oh.
Or his name.
Or his name, so he couldn't kill him.
True.
Wow.
But what would that mean though?
That they know.
L knows something.
That he knows.
Because he used the Death Note before.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Oh my god, I have goosebumps. Literally.
That's yeah. These are all great thoughts right here. But also like okay, let's say if the gotcha
before?
here me
You.
no I didn't see it.
The snail.
But I don't watch
No, she's
anime.
just observant. But like if the gotcha moment was that I made you write it down, but he didn't die. What does that really prove?
Wait,
and also
say
like
that
no one's seen Light write down this name right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like from the perspective from the perspective of the police, this man comes out. Like if you're saying he gave a fake name or a fake whatever, so he's not gonna die, right?
Yeah.
From the perspective of the rest of the world or the police, literally nothing happened. Like the guy came out, he spoke.
Yeah.
So like where's the catch? Like how
No, it means that L understands
L
how it
specifically
works.
knows.
Yeah. He knows how this magic or whatever works.
Well, let's see.
That's why he didn't. It's
Why
either
why
not
is there
his
supposed to be a
face.
catch? It's just for the viewer. The catch is that this guy tried
No,
to
but
kill him, and then we know.
he's trying to catch Light, right?
Yes.
So this doesn't help him whatsoever. Because
L?
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just interesting for the viewer.
But
Yeah,
maybe,
Because that would
no.
expose that L is hiding. Yeah, exactly. It would give us.
I think that it will tell Light that L understands how it works.
So just to send a message to Light.
To send the message that he's onto him, like he understands how this
Okay,
Death
well let's see.
Note
Let's
works.
see. Let's see what this is all about.
The entire world is watching. L.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
a
he's
freaking psychopath.
yeah, he's loving it. Now what?
Wait,
This guy.
What if he pretended?
You got nothing
that
else
he
to
wouldn't
say?
know?
Well, that.
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen. It seems you can kill people without having to be there in person. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't just witnessed it. Listen to me, Kira. If you did indeed kill Lind L. Taylor, the man who you just saw die on television, I should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today.
Now that's a gotcha.
See, so you wouldn't have heard about him on TV or through the internet.
L is smart.
L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
He's owning him.
What's going on? He's really taking this too far. Are you trying to kill yourself, Elle?
What's going on?
But still, it's like this guy is completely protected. There is no evidence against him.
Light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kira, it seems that you can't kill me after all.
So there are some people you can't kill. You've given me a useful hint.
I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. It's a worldwide broadcast. The truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. Cast this message around the world until we found you, but it looks like that won't be necessary. I now know where you are.
Light in shambles.
This L guy is pretty good.
First of your victims was a suspect in Shinjuku.
That's why he chose Japan.
Oh.
This one's crime was by far the least serious. Furthermore, his crime was only ever reported inside Japan.
And just like that.
You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long. It won't be too long now before I am able to sentence you to death.
So
certainly lived up to his reputation.
Uh-huh. He proved that Kira exists, that the deaths were murders, and that he is here in Japan.
All-in-one experiment.
You know how you're able to commit these murders without being present, but I don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Impressive.
Very impressive. So it looks like, at least from what he's saying, he does know about the Death Note.
Yeah.
He just
doesn't? Yeah.
Yeah, he just deduced like the obvious parts, like who he killed, when he killed, etc.
Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge.
I hate it. Again. Another
this guy off
villain
the
that
screen.
likes...
Your face, and the first one whose identity is revealed will die.
That's true. That's nice.
Kira, I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Nice.
Nice.
Cheesy but nice.
Really neat.
Yeah, cheesy. I mean, it's
this episode was much more exciting than
yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, the first one was just a setup,
Yeah,
just to let you know what's
introduction.
happening.
Yeah, I understand.
But this now you see how a season is going to be built from now, because both of them, they don't know each other's identities. The first one to find out, the other, it's done. It's game over basically.
Yeah.
Cat and mouse
Mm.
between these two, and it's
Justices.
nice that like the two justices. It's nice that we, the viewer, we kind of know everything that's happening for the most part. So we're just kind of observing how they're trying to get to each other. It's super interesting. I mean, this performance from Elle just now, that's crazy.
That's so smart.
Like we were just talking about how Light is basically invincible with this power,
Yeah.
but just like this, just a
yeah.
couple nice good thoughts. And like everything he said made perfect sense. I like also that it wasn't just like a massive stretch or anything.
Yeah. I agree. God, I can't get over how crazy Light is.
Yeah.
Like just a random kid from high school turned out to be a complete psychopath.
This is like, you would be surprised how many people love Light. Which is crazy.
What do you mean?
Like online.
Really?
Yeah.
Like seriously?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like they support.
Yeah, they
his
support
ideas,
They support his
or-
ideas, and they're like, I mean, I don't know if they support him, but they love him. And I don't know if it's like people are just too like conditioned to like, if they see a main character, they think they have to root for the guy. But even just going off of these two episodes, Elle to me is by far a more interesting character. He's
For
way smarter,
sure,
nicer.
for sure.
Light is just a complete cringe lord.
Yeah.
Edgy teenager. Like, what are we doing?
And like
You
everything Elle is achieving, he's achieving with his own wits.
Yeah.
And this guy
Without
just
supernatural.
got some supernatural.
He has a god of death with him in the room right now. Like,